welcome to Front Doors Studio. Today we're talking to Dr. Golner of Phoenix Pediatrics. Thanks for being here today.
My pleasure.
Now, Dr. Golner, as you know, it's summertime, and a lot of children are at home instead of in school. And so, since they're going to be spending a lot of time at home, there are some things that parents need to start thinking about, if they haven't already, to keep children safe.
Absolutely. You know, the first thing on our, check-it list are prescription drugs, that could be accessible to children if they're not properly stored or locked up, preferably locked so the kids can't get to it, because they know how to climb and do all those types of circus tricks. So you really need to keep them quite secure.
Okay.
In the same vein is gun safety. If there is a weapon in the house, certainly if it's loaded, it has to be locked up, absolutely. Ideally, ammunition should be separate from the gun itself. Then again, not to be accessible to the children, by all means.
Of course.
Many homes, obviously, in the valley have a pool, and that certainly needs to have a locked fence that the children, again, can't access. That's most important, because we all hear of the disasters every summer.
Right.
That occur with the child getting out of sight just for a brief moment. And certainly if they're being watched by a babysitter who may not know them as well, or how sneaky they can get away, then that certainly is a major issue. Sun safety, is another major issue.
The kids spending a lot of time in the pool, so.
Right on. And ideally, they shouldn't be swimming at high noon, not before, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or certainly very early.
It is so dangerously hot out there.
Absolutely. I mean, the kids won't feel particularly warm being in the pool, but they'll get roasted regardless. Skin safety is our other concern. Obviously, the usage of a sunscreen is also really mandated. It really should be done at all times. And lastly, hydration. If the kids are going to be outside, regardless of swimming or any other activity, they need to make sure they have a good intake of water. That's really critical, and most of us Arizonans or Phoenicians are aware of that. But the children,
surprised how many adults aren't.
Yeah, that's probably true.
To remind ourselves to do that in our kids.
And oftentimes the kids are too busy to think about drinking, and and particularly if they're in a pool, they're
busy having fun.
Exactly. But hydration is also a very critical thing during the summer in Phoenix.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing to have these as a constant reminder, not just during the summer, although these are things that we think about because the children are spending more time in the home instead of at school or daycare. So we really appreciate you coming by to share this important information with our parents at Front Doors.
My pleasure.
Thanks for joining us.
Have a safe summer.